Today's story time is actually just a lesson. It's to show you that not everybody that you call friend is your friend.
Girlfriend, let's hop in the whip. Go shopping for gifts at the mall and cop us some bits. Kick it with Diva, the most popular chick in the Bay Area. I'm always dropping a hit. Diva spend money at the better stores, from manicures, facial.
Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. I am the Royal Gay Gangster. My name is Giovanni, but you can call me G. And please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And today I have another story time for you guys, because you know I love to be telling you guys these stories. But this story time is to teach you guys that not everybody that you call friend is your friend. Not everybody that you love will love you the same way. Guys, be very careful, because some people don't want nice things for other people. Please. Anyways, this story time, like most of my story times, it's not like recent stories. It's things that happened like in my past life, you know. So I had this friend. So this friend of mine, she had a boyfriend, and I knew the boyfriend, and I knew the crew that this guy hangs out with, right? So it's cool, but suddenly there's like this new guy that this girl is like insisting, like, no, this guy would be like perfect for you. I think you guys will hit it off. I know this guy also doubles and dabbles, you know. He was apparently also gay or fluid or whatever, right? So it's cool. So she introduces me to this guy, right? Or her and her boyfriend introduced me to this guy, right? And the whole time, she's like, oh no, but like, you don't necessarily have to date this guy, kind of like just smash him and like move on from him type thing. But like, she knows the kind of person I am. I would prefer dating you as opposed to just smashing you and moving on type thing. But it's fine. We go on, life goes on. I meet this guy, we exchange numbers and we talk, right? And like for the first few days, we talk via WhatsApp, right? And everything is fine, everything is cool. I eventually decide, like, let me give this guy a chance, and like we agree that, okay, we're gonna start dating and stuff. But I'm not somebody who's just gonna jump in the sack and like start sleeping with you immediately. Like, I want to get to know you. I want to be sure about who I'm sharing my body with, right? So it's cool. We speak, we like hang out. It was during my Hulana Park era, obviously. So we hook up at Hulana Park a lot, you know, and it's nice. So it became a thing that me, this guy, my friend and her boyfriend would like all go out together, the four of us, and it's a thing. So it's cool. We go out eventually, but like throughout this time, my friend constantly is insisting like, when are you gonna sleep with this guy? When are you gonna sleep with this guy? And like, normally she doesn't act like that, but suddenly like she's very persistent on me sleeping with this guy, and I don't get it. Like, why are you so asking for me to come and sleep with this guy? It doesn't make sense, right? But it's cool. Anyways, the one night we have a poiki at like her boyfriend's house. So this guy, obviously he's there too, right? Have a good time, chill, vibe, everything is nice. And after the poiki is done and most people have ended up leaving, it's basically just me, her boyfriend, this guy, and like so two other guys who's friends with this guy, right? And then eventually these two guys, they also leave, so it's just us. And like that's when she tells me, like, okay, we are not gonna come home. We are gonna stay the night at this guy's house. And like this guy who happens to now be my boyfriend, he's also gonna stay over. So then we can have the one room, and then they're gonna have like their room, obviously. It's kind of cool. I don't mind it, but she's like, oh yeah, and like tonight is the night, like you guys are gonna do it, and like, oh my gosh, I can't wait for you to tell me everything, and so forth and so forth. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, Malcolm is he from in so she's so lastig. She keeps on hammering on this thing to say, no man, you must sleep with this guy. Okay, fine, sharp. We end up like sharing a bed, but like nothing happened. I promise you, that night nothing sexual happened, right? So it's cool. The next morning she's just curious on some, so did you guys do it, like what happened, blah 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 and stuff, and I tell her like, no, nothing happened. And like she starts like, all of a sudden she starts acting funny, and like she starts cussing me out like, yeah, you think you are better than everybody, yeah, you are holy, and like, yeah, well, like why are you like doing this to this guy? This guy's been showing you that he likes you, and all of these weird things. And like, I'm like, but like, girl, why are you drinking up on this thing so much? Why are you insisting that I must sleep with this guy so badly? Like, it's almost as if like I'm supposed to be sleeping with you or something like that. Like, what's going on? She's like, no, I just want you to be happy, and this guy makes you happy, and I want you to be, and she's just drinking up and stuff like that. But it's cool. I still don't think much of it. I'm thinking, you know, I'm not thinking much of this whole situation, basically. But it's cool. She says a couple of days go by. This is obviously now during the week. Days go by. The Thursday comes around, and she's like, oh no, we're gonna chill again this weekend at my boyfriend's house, and then like your boyfriend is gonna be there too, so this might be the magical weekend or whatever. Okay, fine. Weekend comes, the Saturday we hang out, we go to the park, we go to the club, but we come home. The Saturday we go to his house, we go to her boyfriend's house now. Have another boykie, we chill. Like, her boyfriend used to like to host boykies, right? Just for us to like chill and have a good time. So him doing that was nothing weird to me. It was nothing new also. I knew that he likes to host boykies and stuff. I'm not thinking much of it. It's fine. Go through, have a good time. Kind of like same thing that happened the weekend before. She's like, no, we're gonna sleep over, you and this guy have that room, we're gonna have this room type thing. Again, the next morning, oh yeah, so you finally did it, tell me all about it and stuff like that. So I'm thinking now, maybe I should just lie to her and tell her that we did something to get her off of my back, because she's insisting on it, right? But then this guy tells my friend's boyfriend that nothing happened. And she's like, why are you lying to me? And like, why don't you like this guy? What's going on? If you really like this guy, you're gonna do it with him and stuff like that. But something was just off. I just wasn't comfortable with this whole setup, you know? It's cool, life goes on, and that's when I decide, okay, no, I'm ready to finally take that step with this guy, right? I go to his house. He had an apartment at the back of their house. So I go to his place, we spend, and we also kind of like just wanted to spend time on our own without anybody being present. Like, so it's cool. Go to his house, but then I discover pills. And at the time I didn't know what these pills are. Now I do. At the time I didn't know what these pills are, and he's like, no, because he works out a lot. He's like, yeah, no, those are like kind of like what do you call it? What do you call these workout pills things, whatever? And I'm like, oh, okay, cool, sharp, but like it's so unsettling, man. And like he's explaining to me like, oh no, he takes them at the same time every day type thing. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool, sharp, it's fine. So yeah, that whole situation was weird, right? We end up like I was still very uncomfortable with doing anything with this guy. So we ended up not doing anything that weekend. He basically feels like it's a waste. But I say to him, but can you just tell our friends that we did it so that she can kind of like get off of my back? And like also, if eventually when we're going to be doing it, I don't want it to be like a whole topic of discussion. I don't want people to be talking about what we do in our private time. And he's like, no, it's cool, it's fine, it's sharp. So I tell my friend that, oh yeah, no, like I was at his house and we did it, and yeah, it was like so amazing, like, you know, you make this whole story up and stuff like that. And that's when we hook up, me and my friend, we hook up. I go to her house. I was at her house, I came back home, and then I went back to her house. And as I'm walking into the house, I heard her talking to somebody on the phone, and she's talking about me because like now I'm walking into her house. The house is open. So I walk into the house. I didn't feel the need to knock because I had just been there. So I kind of like just walk into the house and I hear her talking on the phone. And then like she's busy talking about like, yeah, I am so better, like he thinks he's better than everybody else. I wonder if he knows like what's waiting for him in the future. Like, and I'm like, what is going on? So I decide to stand a little. And I wait because now I want to hear where this is going to, you know? And that's when she says to whoever she's talking to that the reason why she was insisting that I must sleep with this guy is because she knows that this guy is positive, you know? And I'm like flabbergasted that time. I'm like, yo, so this girl basically forced me to sleep with this guy so that this guy can infect me because she thinks that I think that I'm better than everybody. Like, when I tell you that I was hurt, disappointed, angry, everything, you know, because I'm like, but why would you do that? Like, because I don't do anything, and why would you want to deliberately infect somebody else, you know? And that is when I also decide that I'm going to confront this guy. I'm going to ask him about the bottles. Remember, at this time, we didn't do anything. I asked him to lie for me. And he did. But that's when I confronted him. I'm like, hey, dude, I kind of like overheard a conversation. Can you be honest with me? Is there something that you're not telling me? And that's when he admits to me that, no, he is HIV positive. He does have it. He did contract it. But before we were going to do anything, before it got too far, he was going to tell me. But he just wanted us to get to know each other a bit better. That's why he wasn't pressing the matter that much, you know? So I was not mad at him. I understood because I feel like him wanting to get to know me is actually something, it's a proper step that he was taking, right? And also him not pressing the matter on to say, come on, let's do it. Like, I respect that about him. But I was mad at homegirl because you're my homegirl, you're my friend. Why on earth would you do that? Why would you force me to do something with somebody who you know could possibly give me an incurable disease like that I'm gonna have to live with for the rest of my life? Like, that kind of like really hurts, you know. Needless to say, we are not friends anymore. Have not spoken to her. Still don't think, unless now she probably knows, if she's gonna watch this video, if she even is subscribed to my channel, now she definitely knows that I overheard her conversation that happened a couple of years ago. But I just don't understand why she would do that. That was so unnecessary of her, you know. If you've got a problem with somebody, air it out with them, clear it, like, talk about it, but like, don't do stupid shit like that. Like, what the hell were you thinking, girl? And if it wasn't like just God's grace, and if I wasn't also the person that I am, I would have been living with something that I would have been regretting for the rest of my life right now, you know. So once again, I just want to say, guys, watch out. Be careful of the people that you surround yourself with. Be careful of the people that you call friends, because not everybody that you say is your friend is really your friend. Some people are just out here to destroy your life. I am the Royal Gay Gangster. My name is Giovanni. Please call me G. And also, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Mwah.